Hey everybody, so I have not ever done a live video this way, but I wanted to do one that was not in front of my computer screen or my desk because that seems to be where I do all my videos. So I wanted to mix it up a little bit because one, to hopefully grab your attention, but two, because I think new things are super important when it comes to business. So I just wanted to share with you, I was just talking to a client. We had our quarterly check-in meeting and it went super great because we were able to analyze the numbers a little bit. We were able to pull the information that they needed to be able to look at which areas, there's potential for savings so that they can increase their profit margin. We were able to look at some of the KPIs so that they knew where they were, but also some benchmarks that we can monitor as they continue to grow their business. And I know that sounds intimidating, but when you really are able to dig into your numbers and understand them, it just brings you to a whole new level of business ownership, which is really awesome. So if you haven't done that with your accountant or bookkeeper, please make sure that you do, because it's really important to be forward thinking as much as looking backwards to see where the data has been. So anyways, I was going somewhere with this. So my point is that I was talking to him and we were reviewing all this kind of information, and I really had to just give him kudos because in his business, and he's a retired vet, in his business, he is constantly looking for ways to make things better and more efficient. And the way that he's doing it is by testing different things. So like his employees have phones because of the type of business that he has, and he's looking at different types of phones to see which one, testing it out. And you might not have that in your business, but there's often different things that we can test out in our business to make it better, to make it more efficient, to make things run smoother. And so often, us as business owners, we can get stuck in where we're at right now and not really thinking about what we could do better or thinking outside of the box. We don't take time to think about those kind of things, but those things can often be the difference between success and failure. So one really great, well-known, super popular example of this is Blockbuster. Blockbuster refused to test out new markets, to test out new innovative things with Redbox, right? Because they had the opportunity to purchase Redbox way back when it was first novel thing, and they said no. And then what wound up happening was, as a result of that, they put themselves out of business. And so sometimes that can be the case with us. It might not be as quickly or as noticeable, but when you stop trying to think outside of the box in your business, you're actually preventing it from growing. We live in a very fast-moving, high pressure, high change culture and communities. And if we're not moving as well, we'll get stuck and eventually become stagnant and die. Business, not people-wise, right? Not figuratively, but business-wise, that is what can happen. So today, my challenge for you is to think about where you might be able to think outside of the box for your business or even personally, so that you can become more efficient. Be a tester, be a learner, be a reader, be a tester, because I think that really is what makes a difference when it comes to business success or failure. So take the challenge, drop it down, make a note as to what you learned or what you're going to think about or what light bulb moment you had, and I will talk to you again soon.